Hello everyone and welcome to Canon Red's computer class, a tutorial series dedicated specifically for teaching Canon Red how to do things on his own personal computer. Today we're going to be talking about on how to add a chat bar to OBS. Now the first step of this is you're going to want to have to open up Google Chrome, so I'm going to scroll this away and we have a tab open right here. Now let's go ahead, let's pretend you're just now opening Google Chrome, so let's set it to a new tab. First, you're going to want to Google Streamlabs, and you're going to have these options. You know, there might be an ad or two at the front, but if there is no ads, you're just going to click that first option, Streamlabs exclusive. It's going to ask if you want to download Streamlabs desktop. That is not necessary. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to login. It's going to give you several options. Feel free to create an account, sign up in any way, or just continue with one of these platforms that you're already connected to. I am already connected to Streamlabs via Twitch, so I'm going to log in via Twitch. Now we're going to get here and we're going to be bombarded with tons, and I mean tons of information. There's a lot here, a lot you could see. I mean, you can look at all my, you can look at my stream information, very, very small stream. Don't mind that at all. I'm a humble, small creator. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to come to this taskbar on the right, and we're looking for all widgets. So we're going to click that, and we're going to see all of these different options for things you could set up to be on your stream. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to click chat box up here. Should be top right, may move, may not, but if all things are the same, should be here on the top right. So we're going to click it. Now, they provide their own tutorials. So if you or Canon Red at home, you know, you're not feeling that my tutorial sufficing, there are plenty of other options online that you can find with a simple Google search. All right, so here we are. So keep in mind that I have my Twitch account already synced up with Streamlabs. So it already has all the information it needs to give me a proper chat bar. So it's already connected to my account. If you do not have it connected to your proper Twitch account or YouTube account or whatever you're using to stream, make sure you go and do that step. You can find tutorials for that elsewhere online. And so once we have that, we come to this page. It's going to give us some options. There are several themes we can pick for our Twitch chat. There's options like this that are boxed. It shows you examples of how exactly it looks. You can create there's a few options. So yeah, so then we get these other show viewers platform icon. So if you have a Twitch chat, it'll show that. That's only good for if you're like using a multi-streamer chat, if that makes sense. But we're not doing that, so you don't really need that on Chaz. Now we have the badges that you can show moderator, subscriber, turbo, prime, show bits. I would keep these on. You can turn them off if you prefer something that's nice, clean, and simple. But this allows your community to show off what they have, you know, if they're following, if you do that. This gives you the options to activate emotes that are not part of Twitch and or YouTube. I'd prefer to keep those. I'd suggest keeping those on too. Here is the background. So don't worry about this background color. This isn't going to be something that actually shows up in your stream. Now, what it's here for then is it's supposed to help you like test and see how things look against different colors, because you know you might have something going over like live footage, you might not be able to exactly tell how it's going to look. So say for example, I can choose any hex code here. So let's do 189BCC. Now we can change the text color. This is something that you can genuinely change and it will affect. I recommend leaving it on white, but there might be some situations where you would prefer to have it a different color. Now, you can experiment with different font sizes. You can decide when to hide a message. You can choose a chat delay so that way it appears a brief amount of time after the chat was actually sent. Sometimes it's useful if you're doing some sort of like competition or something like that. If you have people that you want to hide from chat, you can put their username here and they won't be hidden from chat. And you have custom bad words that will be automatically muted or hidden out. Here's the rules for that. So that if you have some words you don't really want to hear in your chat, that's an option for you too. Now, we've gone over these settings. Feel free to tinker with it, experiment. Once you're feeling comfortable, once you're feeling ready, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to copy. Now it says, please do not share this with anyone and do not expose to the public. Specifically, please do not paste this in your stream description. Protect yourself. This is really important because if, say somebody who you didn't want to get a hold of it got a hold of that, they would pretty much just have access to use your stream. You don't really want that. That's why it's hidden. That's why I am going to keep it hidden. Don't mind that Discord thing. But I have to blur that out. We'll find out. I don't know what it's saying. So once you have that copied, you actually want to go over, open up OBS again. Try not to mind this infinite pattern. Look at the cursor go though. That's pretty cool. And we're going to be adding a new source. Typically the source is down here. You might have it somewhere else. If you do not have it on your OBS, you can go up to the docs taskbar down up here, go to docs, you can click sources, it'll pop it back up. So once you have your sources bar, you want to click add, and then we're looking for the browser. The browser has the little globe on it. Click it. It's going to ask if we want to create new or add more. I'm going to name this one Chaz Demo Chat Bar. Now, here we are. We can add our own source here. Now, when we add it in, it is going to look like this. It's going to have like a full website bar thing. You do not want to remove any piece of the thing that we copied from Streamlabs. We want to keep that the exact way it is. But I'm not going to demonstrate that because I'm going to be hiding the file, like I said. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to take it off. It's off the screen. It's still up, but y'all can't see me put in the URL. So I'm just going to click OK down here once I enter it in. And there's some custom CSS stuff. You don't really need to worry about any of these things right now. I don't believe you do. So click OK. And now you're saying, eyesore. Well, all I'm seeing is this blank red square on OBS. I'm not seeing any chat. Well, that's because we need to test it out. So we're going to go to docs and we can actually pull up. You can actually pull up chat. So I have chat pulled up on the right side here now. I'm going to type something in. Typing into this is practically going to be just be typing into your own Twitch chat like you were on the browser. So I can type, hello, YouTube. And if you see down here, it says, hello, YouTube. So you have actually just created a chat bar. But let's say you're like, well, I do like having a chat bar, but I don't want to have it be in this awkward rectangle. Yeah, see, you have it like that. It's jutting out way too far out this way, it's taking up too much space. Let's say we want it to be in this little pillar area right here. So then what we're going to want to do is you can shrink it like this. You can shrink it like this, but it shrinks text with it. See, that's a lot harder to read. So we're going to quick just undo it like that, set it back to that. And what we're going to do is we're going to double click the demo chat bar. Now, if for some reason you're double clicking it and it's not working, you can highlight it by clicking it once, then clicking properties. And so what we're going to want to do is we're actually going to want to change the width of this OBS file. Now, for whatever overlay or position you might be wanting to put this, I can't give you an exact number. So when you're trying to experiment, just put in some stuff, put in some estimates, see how you like it. And I actually appeared to have gotten the width pretty much right the first time. So now let me try posting a very voluminous chat message. And if you see like that, it actually shrunk down to fit that proportion instead of filling up and taking up all that space it was earlier. And so with that, we're practically done, chat. You got yourselves a working chat bar. Canon Red, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you were here following on for your own purposes, I hope, things were explained a little better for you as well. Peace and love. iSource signing out.